Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events right here in Scotland County. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in Scotland County, it's on right here.
Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. We're here on the road in Scotland County, and right now we're at the Gibson Community Museum. It's a new thing for Gibson. I
know, in a small community, let me tell you, this museum is loaded with a lot of stuff, a lot of history about the area.
That's
so
right.
If you want to see something that's new in Gibson, you got to come to the Community Museum.
That's right. We've got a great show lined up for you guys today. We're going to find out more about this museum and other things. Stay tuned.
First warning weather with meteorologist Caitlin Wright.
Good Wednesday to you. Right now, satellite and radar, not too much going on along the East Coast, but high pressure is dominating our area, just anchored off of the coast. Not for too long, though. A cold front is to our west, and this will track to the east, bringing along some precipitation with that, but I'll go ahead and show you that in 1 second. For Wednesday, hot and humid once again, as the weakening high pressure is still controlling our weather pattern. Not for too long, though. Thursday, Friday, going into your weekend. You can see there this cold front will dip down into the Carolinas, bringing some rain with it. Scattered rainfall is in the forecast, which I will show you in 1 second. Right now, we are keeping our eye on the tropics as Tropical Depression 6 likely to become Tropical Storm Fiona later on in the day. All forecast models, though, luckily do have it staying out to sea, so no major impact for land and especially us here in the U.S., but it's still out there, so we will continue to keep our eye on that. Your inland afternoon forecast, heat indices nearing the triple digits. As far as your actual temperature goes, though, when we're not factoring in the humidity, low to mid 90s, mostly sunny and just hot. We will not break that heat today on this Wednesday. Isolated showers and storms are likely to develop along the sea breeze. Your Grand Strand afternoon forecast, heat indices once again in the triple digits, upper 80s along the coast nearing 90 degrees, but a mix of sun and clouds. Your 7-day Grand Strand forecast, 90 degrees for your Wednesday. Isolated showers over the next couple of days, but come Friday, we will be seeing a decrease in temperature, but an increase in your rain chances. Your 7-day inland forecast, 94 for your Wednesday, and you can see the temperature trend does decrease, but if you look at the rainfall, that will continue to increase through the latter parts of this week going into the weekend.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back. We're right here in Gibson, North Carolina. Now, this is in Scotland County, and we're visiting a new museum. That's right, it has not been open long, and you want to come and look at some of this stuff because it tells about the history of the entire area.
That's right. We're at the Gibson Community Museum, and it's newly here. And we're talking to Angela Hunsucker. And Angela, you are the town clerk.
I am.
And tell us about this place.
Well, the Gibson Museum is in our Gibson Depot here in Gibson. It was built in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and we got an opportunity from the McCall Museum when it shut down to sort of inherit all their items, bring them down here, compliments of Mr. Grady Hubbard. So we greatly accepted, said, come on down, bring it in, we'll get it set up, we'll get it reopened. It's taken us about a 2-year process to get everything flowing, but here we are.
Here you are, and you recently had a ribbon cutting.
Right, we had that on Saturday. We're going to be open the first Saturday of every month from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the afternoon, all volunteer basis, thanks to the good folks here in Gibson.
All right, now tell us a little bit. You got it all set up in a different area. We've got tools on the wall behind us. You've got old radios and everything. Tell us a little bit of what all's in here.
Well, we have a war memorial room. Mr. Hubbard was a veteran, so we're very proud of that. We've got a lot of his artifacts, and we do have different pieces from different wars. We also have an agriculture room with all our farm tools, farm equipment, and some local items that were here from Scotland County that were actually created here in Scotland County, such as the Litch Planter. We have some John Blue items, so we're proud of those. And then we have like just sort of an all-purpose room where we have like our antique toys and old memorabilia, just things that you are probably familiar with, just hadn't seen in a long time.
You just don't see them anymore, like some
Right.
bottles over
Yeah.
there, I see.
Right,
Well,
right.
this is something you don't see in a small community like this. I mean, I'm talking about Gibson, and you've got a nice museum here.
Yes, we're very proud of it. Like I said, thankfully for Grady Hubbard, he was a great inspiration to a lot of people. We were just so proud when he asked us to do this for him. I mean, he wanted his items to be on display, and he's deceased now, but he said, after I'm gone, I still want people to be able to enjoy the items, and that's what we've done here.
And it's
Very
in the
good.
old railroad depot that actually was operating back when the trains ran by. Well, it still runs through here.
It still runs through here. We still have the train. You still get the shakes. So yeah, we still get to
Very
see
cool.
the train. But we do have the depot here. We have an old timers room here with some of the Gibson history in it. So we do have a lot of Gibson history also.
Very cool.
All right, how about people watching that might have something they'd like to donate? Can they donate for that for y'all?
They can do that. We do have sort of a program worked out where you can donate it for any length of time they want to donate it for, if they want to give it to the museum permanently, or if they just want to donate it for a year or two, whatever they'd like to do. And we do recognize those folks whenever we do put items in the museum.
Very cool.
All right, now tell us the hours once
Yep.
again. Everybody watching wanted to know because they're going to come up here.
Okay, it's the first Saturday of the month from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
All right. And you're always looking for volunteers?
To help.
Always looking for volunteers to help, so
Fantastic.
definitely.
Well, we really appreciate you coming
Yeah.
out and telling us all about this place.
Well,
And,
we appreciate you coming today.
yeah, there's some neat stuff in here. We're going to take a look around.
We're going to
and-
take a tour because I hadn't seen but a part of it, and I'm going to look at the rest of it
Wonderful.
too.
That's
Thank you so
right.
much.
Thank you. Thank
All
you,
right,
guys.
we got a lot more coming up. We're right here in Gibson at the new museum with all this neat stuff in it. We'll be back. A lot more coming up.
Whether you're local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at Exit 184 Laurinburg. It doesn't matter if you love seafood or landlubber food. Captain Larry's Seafood House has something for everyone. Find the freshest seafood and steaks right here. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles. And remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best.
Race on in to Scotland Motors to get your summer savings.
Find the biggest savings and selection at Scotland Motors.
Find over 300 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Find everything from smart cars to trucks.
Toyotas, Chevrolets, Fords, BMWs, Hyundais, you name it, we've got it. And almost everything has a factory warranty, all fully inspected by our ASE certified technicians and ready for delivery today.
So look at the rest, come buy from the best. Scotland Motors, Laurinburg, North Carolina. And come visit us off at Exit 184.
The Laurinburg-Maxton Airport Industrial Park in Scotland County includes over 4,000 acres of prime industrial sites, with almost 1,800 acres ready for industrial and commercial development. The industrial park offers full-service infrastructure that includes a newly renovated runway, plus water, sewer, electric, and natural gas. So whether you're looking to build or simply expanding your current business, we invite you to come join the many businesses that already call the industrial park home. Call today.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cecil Chandler.
And I'm Amanda Sellers, and we're at Nick's Pick Quick. Every time we're up here in the Laurinburg area or the Scotland County area, we've got to stop by here and eat some lunch.
Look at the food we're talking about. Chicken, French fries,
Potato wedges, hot wings, cornbread,
mac and cheese.
anything you want. That's
That's
a
right.
full meal right there.
Right here, and as you can see, every time at lunchtime, all of these stores in the area, they're full of people
That's right.
because it's good food. So don't forget, Nick's Pick Quick. Check it out when you're in the Scotland County, Laurinburg area.
This is not someplace you have to be. This is a place that you want to be.
You get that feeling when you come in that, wow, I'm home.
People that live in neighborhoods, they come and say, oh my gosh, I mean, it's so well developed.
6 o'clock this morning, I was in the fitness center. Will be tomorrow, walk in the days in between, swim.
Enthusiasm, that's what they have here, enthusiasm.
So come on down and join us. We'd love to have you.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on the road, Laurinburg, Scotland County, and we're right here at Scotland healthcare systems, and we're going to learn a lot today. We've got a lot of different things going on, and Amanda's going to talk to somebody about all of that.
That's right. We're down here with Kim, and we're going to talk about the surgical services here and the surgical department and just what they do. Kim, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. All right, so the surgical center down here, tell us about it and what you guys do.
Well, we are actually a 5-room operating room. Okay. We offer all different types of surgeries, from ENT, orthopedics. We do everything basically except for brains and hearts. We actually just started offering some spine surgery. So we do general surgery, orthopedics, ENT.
Basically anything you need, except anything you need. Kind of the big stuff.
Yes, yes.
So that means you have a lot of different kinds of doctors coming in here. Tell us about your medical staff.
So our medical staff that we work with, they're absolutely fantastic. A lot of these surgeons have been here for years and years. A lot of them live in the area, so they know our population that we work with, which makes a really big difference. Our patients feel really safe and confident with all the surgeons that we have.
All right, now being an RN, how long have you been an RN?
I've been an RN for over 13 years.
You grew up here in Laurinburg.
I did. And Go Scots!
I knew that was coming.
Awesome.
And you enjoy, the work here because there's always improvements coming to this hospital.
Definitely, always improvements, always growth. We really strive for growth. One of the big things that we've worked on is actually called a lean initiative. So we try to streamline what we do to help make our patients flow through our system actually better for them. So it really works out really well.
In other words, it helps you get them in fast and take care of them and get them out fast.
Yes, definitely.
Provide them excellent service.
Excellent
it's what
service.
We see when we come here. We always see that in
Thank you.
every department and everything you guys do.
Thank
so
you.
now outpatient, same thing down here? Is that where outpatient is as well?
Yes, actually we have quite a few areas. It's PAT, which is pre-admission testing, which is where you go before you have your surgery. Then our outpatient surgery unit, which is where you actually come the day of surgery. We ask a bunch of questions, get your IV started, any medicines that you need, you're given there. Then you actually go into a holding area, which is where you meet your surgeon and your anesthesiologist.
Okay.
Then the operating room, then you'll go to recovery from there, and then back to our outpatient surgery to get you ready to go home.
Wow.
So y'all push really now. Is there a lot more outpatient surgeries coming in now? You do them quick and get them out?
Yes, most definitely. A lot of outpatient surgeries, which is what our community is actually looking for. You want to come in, have your procedure done and go home. A lot of people don't really like staying in a hospital.
No, they don't.
They don't. They're ready to go back to the comfort of their home
Exactly.
if they can't be here. But it's pretty nice and comfortable here, I have to say.
It is. I spend a lot of time here.
I bet you do. So now you're going to see different throughout all these procedures. You're going to see the same set of nurses, or is it going to be different? Which one do you work in the most?
We have a lot of nurses, but our nurses basically stay in the same area. If you're an operating room nurse, you're in the operating room. A recovery room nurse is in recovery. An endoscopy nurse is in endoscopy. Outpatient is in outpatient. But they're all fantastic. All the staff. They've been here. Usually, when you come into surgical services,
yes,
you don't leave. So it's really an awesome place to work, and the staff, they're just fantastic. And I do have to throw this in.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, we received notification from Charlotte Healthcare Systems, which is who we're managed by, that our surgical unit actually received a second quarter Patient Experience Excellence Award.
That's awesome.
All right.
Congratulations.
Very
good.
Well, that's
feel like
great,
we're doing
Kim.
an excellent job, so
That's
I'm very
I'm sure
proud
you
of
are.
that. Very
Well,
proud.
thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
We appreciate
Thank
you
you.
being with us.
Thank you.
All right, we got a lot more coming up on the road right here in Laurinburg and Scotland counties. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Whether you're local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at exit 184 Laurinburg. It doesn't matter if you love seafood or landlubber food. Captain Larry's Seafood House has something for everyone. Find the freshest seafood and steaks right here. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles. And remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best. Looking for a wonderful shopping experience? Then shop downtown Laurinburg. Hungry? Visit 215 on Main for a quick meal. Shirt Tales specializes in personalized garments for school, churches, clubs, and more. Find the perfect tuxedo rental and more at Harley's Tuxedo and Gifts. From trendy to obscure, you can find the perfect gift at Scotland Bling. If it's happening in Scotland County, you'll hear it first on 95.1, your hometown radio, WLNC. Shop downtown Laurinburg.
Race on into Scotland Motors to get your summer savings.
Find the biggest savings and selection at Scotland Motors.
Find over 300 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Find everything from smart cars to trucks.
Toyotas, Chevrolets, Fords, BMWs, Hyundais, you name it, we've got it. And almost everything has a factory warranty. All fully inspected by our ASE certified technicians and ready for delivery today.
So look at the rest, come buy from the best. Scotland Motors, Laurinburg, North Carolina. And come visit us off at exit 184.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Hey guys, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We're here in the kitchen at Moe's Chicken, and we're going to talk to Jerry and find out a little bit about this place. Jerry, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Shirley.
All right, hi, nice to see you.
How you doing?
All right, doing well. Okay, so you guys have been at this location for just over a year.
Just over a year.
How long in business, though, have you been?
Well, the Moe's Chicken has been around about 15, 20 years.
All right.
Really.
How'd you get into cooking?
Well, I didn't really, I took up a trade and then got my mom over there, and I like to be in the kitchen a lot.
Yeah, you like to cook.
Yeah, I love to cook.
I like food too. So
I like
that's
country food.
That's
Country,
right.
hard
Good.
food,
It sticks
yeah.
to your bones, right?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
What kind of stuff do you guys have here? What?
Well, we normally prepare all our vegetables, collard greens, turnip greens. We cut our yams every morning, sweet potatoes.
All right.
Get fresh sweet potatoes in 2 times a week.
All right.
And pork chops.
What's your special today?
Special today is stew beef and rice.
Stew beef and
Stew beef and rice.
Yum, that sounds
And,
fantastic. Now, one of my favorites, fried okra. You guys do fried okra?
We do fried okra. Fried breaded okra, hard breaded okra.
Awesome.
We do barbecue. We make our own barbecue right here in the store.
Do you?
Yeah, we bake our butts over here. We put some on the smoke outside.
All right.
And then we can bring them and chop them up and make it right here.
So people can come here, they can get it to go, they can eat here.
Yeah.
Do you guys do any type of catering stuff?
We also offer catering. Some deliveries to hospitals and reputable places like, the light bill place and something like that.
All right, so if I call and I want something to go or a big order catered, I just need to give you guys a little bit of time?
Just give us a little time. Give me about a day or two and we'll have it ready.
You can make it happen. All right, tell me about these chitlins.
Uh-oh.
I know what they are, but you make them here.
Yes, the chitlins are cooked here. They're brought in from a company.
Yes.
And they come in frozen, and my mother prepared all the chitlins here.
Ooh, are they good?
They are awesome.
We'll have to let Cecil try some of those in just
and
a little bit.
They come out on Fridays.
They come out on Fridays.
Yes,
all right, we'll have to come
Fridays
back up here for that. All right, your hours. Tell us about when you're open.
Our hours are 11 in the morning, Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
At 11 o'clock.
All right.
To 12 at night.
To 12 at night.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Weekends 12 at night.
Weekends 12 at night. So
Starting
people come
Friday,
in,
Saturday.
People come in late night and they want something to eat.
Then they go to a movie and come back, or coming in town. I tell them, look, don't worry, we're gonna be open.
All right.
Come on, get
Well, fantastic. Well, we really appreciate what you guys are doing and this food, and I can't wait to try some.
Yeah. And then we got a new thing that's coming up.
Tell me.
Our bar. We're gonna come in a lunch bar.
Okay.
Try to get the
Kinda
lunch
like a buffet.
Yeah,
They can
because people don't get but 30 minutes of lunch.
Exactly.
And people want to come in and get their food and go out of here. And
All right.
a lot of people eat here in their lunchtime.
Sure.
Because the food is good.
But it'd make things a lot quicker if you had a buffet out there
Yeah.
too. Awesome. Really
Yeah.
nice to meet you. Thank you so
nice
much.
to meet you.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll be back with more.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cecil Chandler.
And I'm Amanda Sellers, and we're at Nick's Pick Quick. Every time we're up here in the Laurinburg area or the Scotland County area, we've got to stop by here and eat some lunch.
Look at the food we're talking about. Chicken, French fries,
Potato wedges, hot wings, cornbread.
mac and cheese.
Anything you want. That's a
right.
full meal right there.
Right here. And as you can see, every time at lunchtime, all of these stores in the area, they're full of people.
That's right.
Because it's good food. So don't forget, Nick's Pick Quick. Check it out when you're in the Scotland County, Laurinburg area.
Whether you're local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at exit 184 Laurinburg. It doesn't matter if you love seafood or landlubber food. Captain Larry's Seafood House has something for everyone. Find the freshest seafood and steaks right here. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles. And remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And now we're back, and we're talking with Shirley. She's up front. He's in the back always cooking. She takes up the money. That's the good part about it. Now, he tells me he does all the cooking back there.
Yeah, he do a little bit.
He does?
A little bit.
Now, you do some cooking too, though.
Oh, I'm gonna take the money.
You take most of the money?
I'm gonna take the money and the orders.
All right, now y'all been here now. Y'all fixing to start up. You had it where you call in and your order's fresh time you make it, but you're fixing to go to a menu where you have it up here set up a buffet.
Right. We're looking forward for that. Bringing more people, get out of here faster. The hot bar.
Well, that's good. Now y'all open how long during the week?
We open Tuesday through Sunday from 11 to 11, and on Fridays and Saturdays it's to 12.
All right. So
and Sunday from 11 to 5.
All right. Now I want to show you this. This is what is so neat. Look at this. This is so neat. They're high tech here. You come in, they put it in the computer, and it goes right back, and you get your order. I mean, that's what's so neat about it. That's pretty good. Uh-oh, somebody's at the window. Go to the window. Go ahead and start working on it. I'm going to walk over here with her.
Okay.
All right, now I'll hold your mic.
Her order ain't ready yet, Tom. So wait a few minutes, okay?
We'll get your order ready in a minute. All right. She has a stop and take order. See, her and her husband run this place, and they keep it going, and they have to work all the time. And it's just so much fun being in the restaurant business. I did it for 2 years.
Right.
And I couldn't take it anymore. I had to get out. It was too much work.
Oh, it is.
It's a lot of work, isn't it?
It's really a lot of work.
Well, I've had some compliments on your food. People talking about how good your food is.
Yes, good compliments.
It is?
Yes.
All right, thanks a lot,
Real
Shirley.
Good, real
All right,
good.
More coming up. Stay with us. We're on the road.
The Laurinburg-Maxton Airport Industrial Park in Scotland County includes over 4,000 acres of prime industrial sites, with almost 1,800 acres ready for industrial and commercial development. The industrial park offers full-service infrastructure that includes a newly renovated runway, plus water, sewer, electric, and natural gas. So whether you're looking to build or simply expanding your current business, we invite you to come join the many businesses that already call the industrial park home. Call today.
Hello, everybody. I'm Cecil Chandler.
And I'm Amanda Sellers, and we're at Nick's Pick Quick. Every time we're up here in the Laurinburg area or the Scotland County area, we've got to stop by here and eat some lunch.
Look at the food we're talking about. Chicken, French fries,
potato wedges, hot wings, cornbread.
mac and cheese.
Anything you want. That's a
right.
full meal right there.
Right here. And as you can see, every time at lunchtime, all of these stores in the area, they're full of people.
That's right.
Because it's good food. So don't forget, Nick's Pick Quick. Check it out when you're in the Scotland County, Laurinburg area.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on the road, Laurinburg, Scotland County. And let me tell you, when it comes to school, a lot of people ride buses. And we're right here at Scotland High School. We're going to find out a little bit about bus safety and everything that goes along with riding the bus.
That's right. We've got the Assistant Superintendent Larry Johnson for Auxiliary Services with us. He's going to tell us about bus safety. And, you know, a lot of your students ride the bus in this county. Tell us about how many students you've got riding the bus.
We have about 3,600 students that ride every day
Wow.
to and from. We have about 81 buses that we have on the road. We've done a very good job of transporting those students from all across the county. Only having one high school, that makes it a little bit easier because we are transporting everyone in, but we deliver about 3,600 students a day.
All right, talking about safety now, what do you go through? Do you have to do safety stuff every year with the drivers and everything?
We do. We have an orientation at the beginning of the year, which will be held on August 17th this year. And we meet with all bus drivers. We take them through safety training, make sure they do update on all state laws and regulations. Some of the things that we've put in place over the last couple of years. Hand signals now when students get off the buses. Bus drivers are expected to wave their hand to allow the students to come across the street. That way, if cars are coming, we look before that student crosses, and that allows them the opportunity to see if cars are coming to keep the students safe.
Okay, so I understand there's been some changes made to the buses and how students get on and off. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
The hand signals?
Yes.
Now, is that communicated with the students so they know?
Yes, what we did, we went to every school prior to this implementation and made sure principals and parents knew about this new guideline that we were going to implement. And so when students get on the bus now, what they do, we wait till the stop arm is out, and then we wave them to come across the street or either come to the bus, either or.
It's changed a lot since I was in school. There was no safe arms, none of that stuff. So it made it a lot safer now for kids riding buses.
Yes, unfortunately, we have a lot of individuals that don't abide by bus safety. You know, we have small children crossing the street and coming to our buses every day. We want to make sure that they're safe, and the only way to do that is put precautionary measures in place to keep them safe.
All right, now talking about 81 buses, how often do y'all have to replace your buses?
We get up anywhere from 250 to 300,000 miles on a bus. Wow. Sometimes if an engine or anything go out, sometimes the state will substitute that bus out. We have a very good maintenance staff that keep these buses running appropriately. And a lot of times we get up to 300,000 miles on these buses.
All right, now you have adults driving now. When I was in school, it was kids driving, people I went in high school with.
Yeah, same thing here, but now it's all adults. You have to be certified by the state of North Carolina in order to drive buses. We put you through a rigorous training to try to make sure that you can deal with students. You know, a lot of times our bus drivers deal with anywhere from 45 to 55 students on a bus. Wow. That's very difficult a lot of times. So what we try to do is make sure they have the safety training in order to deal with behaviors and other things that might arise with a bus.
And quick, tell me about drive times. You've done a few things to make that more efficient?
Yes, one of the things we do is corner stops now. You know, when I was in school, we used to stop on the corner, and then we had to walk to that stop.
That's right.
Now, we going back to corner stops.
Okay.
But in doing all of that, one of the things that we try to do is maintain safety of students. We have some areas that are isolated, so we don't do corner stops in those particular areas to keep kids safe.
Right.
But for the most part, we have corner stops that we have identified with parents to make sure children are safe and to make sure that we can lessen ride time for all of our students.
All right, some buses have cameras on them. Do y'all's buses have cameras on them?
All buses do have cameras.
They have cameras? Okay.
They do. We have 5 buses through a state grant that have stop arm cameras.
Oh.
Last year, the state of North Carolina gave districts amount of monies to install stop arm cameras, and what that does is it allows us the opportunity, when that stop arm is out, it allows us to see license tags, everything that goes around the bus.
That's great.
So that's very important.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful year.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate you having me.
All right, you guys stay tuned. We'll be back with more.
Whether you're local or on your way home from the beach, stop in at exit 184 Laurinburg. It doesn't matter if you love seafood or landlubber food. Captain Larry's Seafood House has something for everyone. Find the freshest seafood and steaks right here. Need to get your car serviced? Then look no further than Haney's Tire and Recapping Service. Once you try us, we're sure you'll be back for more. And if you need a vehicle, stop in at Scotland Motors. You'll find over 400 pre-owned vehicles. And remember, go look at the rest, then come buy from the best.
You're watching Carolina and Company on the road with the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce. We're showcasing different businesses and events to do right here in Scotland County. Brought to you by ABC 15 and the Laurinburg Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We've had a great show today, and here our host location, the Gibson Community Museum. You guys need to come check it out. And Cecil, what's in this case? Tell me about it.
These are some old
stuff
bottles.
from your childhood,
from my
right?
era. You got it right. Over here you can see this Blenheim Ginger Ale, of course, when it was in Blenheim, South Carolina, when it all started here. And the old Mountain Dew bottle on the corner. Now, Blenheim Ginger Ale, the old timers used to think that was a cure for anything that, colds or whatever.
Really?
They drank Blenheim Ginger Ale.
How about that?
There's 2 or 3 different flavors. One of them's real hot. All kind of cool bottles. I see an RC Cola bottle. You remember the RC Cola?
I do, and Welch's.
Yeah, Welch's, that's right. A lot of cool stuff.
Very
We've had a great time today. So much cool stuff here at the Gibson Community Museum. You've got to come up. This small community has something to offer to you. On Saturdays, they're open, so you got to check it out.
That's right. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you later.